My dear students from grade 12, Science and Art, welcome you all with a new lesson for your Module 2. It's about reading, student book page 28 and 29. And as usual, we'll start with our value for today. It's honesty. Now I want all of you to say words using the letters of the word honesty. Take your time, you can pause your video and start to give words. Start with, give some words. Start with the letter of the word honesty. So, okay, for an example, H, honor, O, obey, N, national, E, equal or excited, S, senses, T, truth or treasure, Y, youth. Now we will start with our lesson. As usual, we are going to tell about your objective for our lesson. The first objective is to examine the text to answer constructive responses questions after reading the text on page 28 and 29. Second, to identify the meaning of 6 words and end with relate feature to text types. Let's start our lesson for today. I'm going to remind you with our reading text. At your student book page 28, skim the text and answer the following questions. What is the title of the text? What tense does the writer use in the above text? What type of text is it? What is the purpose of the text? This is the text that we have read before on page 28. Now you can skim quickly and try to answer the question. What is the title of the text? Good. The Golden Age of Islam. Then, what tense does the writer use in your text? Which tense does the writer use here? Good. We uses which tense? Past simple tense to talk about past actions. Thank you. Then what type of text is it? Excellent. It is informational text. It's an article. What is the purpose of the text? What is the main purpose of your text? Who can remember this question? Yeah? Excellent. It's providing a factual and informative account of a historical era. Thank you very much. Now, let's start with the first objective for our lesson today. It's examine the text to answer constructive responses question after reading the text on page 28 and 29. Okay, this is exercise D. Provide written responses to the following question in your own words and use the information from the text to support your answer. After answering the question, you should tell what are the sentences or the information from the text to justify your answer. Okay, let's start with the first question. What role do you think the knowledge of paper making played in the golden age of Islam? The second question, what do you think the writer's attitude to the golden age of Islam? You can pause your video and start writing your own answer. Okay, And now we have some suggested answers. This is just a suggested answer. Okay, number one, knowledge of paper making allow scholars to translate scientific and cultural works from other language into Arabic. This allows people to learn from these works and then make further discoveries. Okay, about the second question, we have a suggest answer. The author is clearly impressed by the golden age of Islam. Her or his attitude is expressed through the words and details he or she has selected to talk about the subject. And now we have your own justification. You can write them down and we will discuss them at your classroom, inshallah, tomorrow. Now, for the second objective for our lesson today, to identify the meaning of new sex vocabulary by matching the words in the bold to their definitions using your own dictionary, or you can use your own word list for Unit 2. This is exercise E on page 29. Now, look up the meaning of the following words. Try to look up the meaning of this following words: literacy, inquiry, imported, inclusivity, thrive, intellectual. Now, try to look up the meaning of these words from your word list, or you can use your own dictionary. You can pause the video and start to find the meaning of these words. Now, look at the highlighted words in the text and match them with their meanings. Then check your answer using a dictionary, or you can use your word list too. Okay, now you have literacy, inquiry, imported, inclusivity, thrive, and intellectual. Read the definitions. A, the ability to read and write. B, brought from another country. C, to be very successful and do very well. D, concerning knowledge and understanding. Then E, the process of looking for knowledge or information. And F, the policy of providing equal opportunities for people of different backgrounds. Now, let's find your answer. Check your answer together. About number one. What does the word literacy mean? What does the word literacy mean? It means good, the ability to read and write. From where we can guess the meaning, this is at your student book, page 28, at paragraph 2, the end of your paragraph. Okay, at the end of your paragraph, you can just read the highlight word throughout the text. First, try to guess the meaning, then you can check your answers, okay? This is the good way to guess the meaning of a new word, to read the word through the text and try to guess the meaning, okay? Thank you. Now, what about inquiry? Who can answer? Excellent, excellent. It's the process, this is inquiry, is the process of looking for knowledge or information. Okay? That number 3, imported. It means, we can answer, excellent. It means brought from another country. Now, inclusivity means well done, well done. The policy of providing equal opportunities for people of different background. 3 means excellent, to be very successful and do very well. The number 6, intellectual, it means concerning knowledge and understanding. Thank you very much about your effort. Now we have another goal and another objective that we need to attain today. Read the article. This is exercise F at your student book, page 29. Read the article and the timeline again. Then read the statement below and identify which feature apply to each text type. It means you are going to make a comparative between the article and the timeline one. Now, we are going to make a comparative to find what are the similarities and differences between the text one, it's about an article, and the second one, it's a timeline. Now, you are going to write T for timeline, A for article, or B for both in the boxes provided. Now, you can pause your video and start to decide, okay, the feature that apply to an article or to the timeline or for both of them. It means you are going to talk about the similarities and the differences between the article and the timeline, okay? Okay, let's check your answers. For the first one, provide this information in chronological order. Which type provide this information in chronological order? Yeah? Well done. It's timeline. It's timeline. Good. Which text apply to is based on facts? Which text is based on facts? Both the article and the timeline. Then you have Ahmed's articles and prepositions. It's timeline. Thank you very much. Thank you. Then is organized into paragraphs, each with a central theme. It means each paragraph has its own main idea. It's an article. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, which text has its feature uses present simple to talk about past events? It's timeline. Thank you. Then, uses passive structure omitting the auxiliary verb to be. It's good. Timetable. Sorry, timeline. Uses full sentences. Use full sentences. Excellent. The article. Good. Uses past tenses to talk about past events. Article. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Have a title. Which text have a title? Yeah, that's right. Excellent. Both have a title. You have, for the first one, you have the golden age of Islam, and the second one is the timeline golden age of Islam. Thank you very much. Then about number 10, uses descriptive adjectives and adverbs. Which text uses descriptive adjectives and adverbs? Excellent. It's text 1. This is about article. Thank you very much. And now, with our closure, we are going to end our lesson for today. But before we say bye, you are going to answer these two questions. Okay? Let's start to answer the first question. What are some different ways you can gain knowledge about a topic? What are some different ways you can gain knowledge about topic? It depends on your own answer. You have a suggested answer. It's a suggested answer. There are many different sources of information we can use to find information about topic and gain knowledge. We can use the internet or books. We can also take a class, and we may also ask our elderly, as they are very likely to know about the history and cultural heritage of our country. Another question. If you could learn more about any one topic, what would it be? It depends on your own opinion, but I have a suggested answer. Okay? I'd really like to learn more about the history of language and how they developed. Yeah, I'm fascinated by the fact and that languages have alphabets that look so different, and the fact that some languages like English are written from left to right and some like Arabic from right to left. Thank you very much for your listening. I hope that you all enjoy our lesson today. See you soon inshallah, and goodbye.